Ever wondered why obesity is on the rise? It's a question that's been on many minds lately as we witness an alarming surge in obesity rates worldwide. It's not just a regional or a national concern anymore, it's a global one. Over the last few decades, the world has seen an unprecedented increase in obesity, transforming it from a sporadic issue into a full-blown epidemic. You might be wondering, why does this matter? After all, isn't obesity just about appearances? The answer is a resounding no. Obesity isn't just about aesthetics. It's a health issue, and a serious one at that. Obesity affects our health in more ways than one can imagine. It's associated with a broad spectrum of health issues, from heart diseases to diabetes, from mental health conditions to certain types of cancers. It's a silent killer that's lurking in our midst, often going unnoticed until it's too late. But how did we get here? How did obesity evolve from being a rarity to becoming so widespread? The answer is complex and multifaceted. It involves changes in our lifestyles, in our eating habits, in our physical activity levels, and even in our environments. It's a result of a combination of factors that have come together in a perfect storm to create this obesity epidemic. In this video, we aim to shed light on this pressing issue. We will delve into the causes of obesity, unraveling the many threads that have contributed to its rise. We will explore the impact of obesity on our health, highlighting the dangers it poses and the importance of addressing it. We will also look at ways to combat obesity, providing practical tips and strategies that can help turn the tide against this health crisis. So as we embark on this journey of understanding and combating obesity, we invite you to join us. Learn, engage, and take action. Because the battle against obesity is not just a personal one, it's a collective one. We all have a role to play in fighting this epidemic. Stay tuned to uncover what lies behind the surge in obesity. First, what exactly is obesity? This is a question that's often asked, but not always fully understood. You see, obesity is more than just carrying a few extra pounds. It's a complex health issue that involves an excessive amount of body fat. To determine if a person is obese, we often refer to the body mass index, or BMI. The BMI is a simple calculation using a person's height and weight. If your BMI falls between 25 and 29.9, you're considered overweight. However, a BMI of 30 or more is classified as obese. It's important to remember that while BMI is a useful measurement for most people, it does not directly measure body fat, and it may not accurately represent the same degree of fatness in different individuals. Now, you might be wondering, what's the difference between being overweight and being obese? Well, being overweight means that you have some extra body weight from muscle, bone, fat, and/or water. Obesity, on the other hand, means that you have a high amount of extra body fat. Obesity is also classified into three categories. Class 1 is a BMI of 30 to 34.9. Class 2, often referred to as severe obesity, is a BMI of 35 to 39.9. Lastly, Class 3, or morbid obesity, is a BMI of 40 or higher. It's important to note that these categories exist to help healthcare professionals identify those who may be at a greater risk for health problems, as obesity can lead to numerous health issues, some of which can be life-threatening. So, you see, understanding obesity isn't just about knowing your weight. It's about understanding the risks associated with excess body fat and recognizing the importance of maintaining a healthy weight. Now that we've defined obesity, let's delve into its causes. So, what causes obesity? Well, let's dive right into it. Obesity is not just about overeating or a lack of self-control. It's a complex condition influenced by a variety of factors. One of the main culprits is, indeed, poor diet. Consuming high-calorie foods, especially those high in sugars and fats, without burning off the energy can lead to weight gain. So that late-night pizza slice or the sweetened coffee you can't do without, they might be contributing more to your weight than you think. Now, poor diet isn't the only offender. Lack of physical activity is another key factor. In an age where we're glued to our screens or stuck behind desks, a sedentary lifestyle has become the norm. But here's the thing. Our bodies are designed to move. Without regular exercise, we don't burn off the energy we consume, and this can lead to weight gain. But it's not all about diet and exercise. Our genes also play a part. You see, genetics can influence how our bodies store fat and how we metabolize food. Some people are genetically predisposed to gain weight more easily than others. So, if obesity runs in your family, you might have a higher risk. And let's not forget about certain medical conditions and medications that can lead to weight gain. Conditions like hypothyroidism, polycystic ovary syndrome, and even depression can contribute to obesity. Similarly, some medications may cause weight gain as a side effect. So, as you can see, obesity doesn't have a one-size-fits-all cause. It's a blend of dietary habits, physical activity, genetics, and sometimes medical conditions or medications. It's a complex interplay that makes each person's experience with obesity unique. Clearly, obesity is a complex condition with multiple causes. But what does this mean for our health? Stay tuned as we delve into the health effects of obesity in the next segment. Obesity is not just a cosmetic issue, it's a serious health concern. When we talk about obesity, we're not talking about a few extra pounds or a little extra belly fat. We're talking about a condition that can lead to severe and often life-threatening health problems. Let's start with heart disease. Obesity can lead to a buildup of plaque in the arteries, which can cause them to narrow and harden. This can result in a heart attack or stroke. The scary part? These conditions often sneak up without warning. Next on the list is diabetes, specifically type 2 diabetes. This is a condition where the body either doesn't produce enough insulin or can't use it effectively. Obesity increases the risk of developing this type of diabetes because excess weight often leads to increased levels of insulin resistance. But the health risks associated with obesity don't end there. There's also a heightened risk of certain types of cancer. These include cancers of the breast, colon, and kidney, among others. The reason? Excess fat in the body can cause inflammation and produce hormones that can lead to cancer. Now let's talk about mental health. Studies have shown that obesity can lead to depression and anxiety. The relationship between the two is complex and multifaceted. It's not just about body image. Obesity can lead to chronic health conditions that can affect mood and overall mental well-being. And these are just some of the health effects of obesity. There are many others, including sleep apnea, osteoarthritis, and even fertility issues. The list goes on and on. So, you see, obesity is not just about how you look or what size clothes you wear. It's about your health and well-being. It's about your life. The impact of obesity on health is alarming, which underscores the importance of addressing this issue. It's time to take action, not just for ourselves, but for future generations, because obesity is not just a personal issue, it's a global health crisis. So, we've learned some crucial facts about obesity today. Obesity, as we've discussed, is not just about being overweight. It's a complex health issue that involves an excessive amount of body fat. It is a condition that can affect anyone, regardless of age or ethnicity, and it's a global concern that's on the rise. We've delved into the causes of obesity, which are multifaceted and often interconnected. From poor dietary choices and lack of physical activity to genetic predisposition and environmental factors, the causes of obesity are as diverse as they are numerous. It's important to remember, though, that understanding these causes is the first step towards preventing or managing this condition. We also explored the health effects of obesity. It's not just about physical appearance or fitting into society's beauty standards. Obesity is linked to serious health problems, including heart disease, diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. It can also take a toll on mental health, leading to issues like depression and low self-esteem. But there's good news. By taking proactive steps towards a healthier lifestyle, you can manage or even prevent obesity. This might include incorporating more physical activity into your daily routine, making healthier food choices, or seeking professional advice if necessary. It's not always easy, but it's certainly possible, and the benefits are well worth the effort. So let's use what we've learned today to make a positive change. Let's strive for better health, not just for ourselves, but for our loved ones and our communities. After all, a healthier world is a happier world. Remember, your health is in your hands. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications to stay updated with our health-focused content.